Assalamualaikum. Did you know that Naruto was once framed in a terrible conspiracy? Lady Tsunade, Kakashi-sensei, Yamato, Sai, Sakura, the Raikage. They all misunderstood Naruto, believing he was a criminal. They arrested him and sent him to a terrifying prison in the middle of the ocean known as Hōzukijō Castle. Getting in is easy, but the only way to escape is death. Inside that very prison, the warden plans to use Naruto as a sacrifice to complete his own terrifying plan. So, let's dive deeper into this story and see how Naruto managed to escape from this prison and everything else that happened to him. And yes, I'm talking about Naruto Shippuden, the movie 5 Blood Prison. So let's get started with this interesting video. One day in the village hidden in the clouds, the Raikage was asking his shinobi if they had received any news from Hōzukijō Castle. The shinobi then mentioned a box they found. However, due to the heavy security, they're unable to get anywhere near it. The Raikage tells them to get close to the box if they see even the slightest opportunity. In fact, this box is at the center of everything. You'll learn all about it soon enough. Then, one of the shinobi asks the Raikage, "Do you really believe such a thing exists?" The Raikage replies, "There was a time when the hidden grass, with the help of this box, nearly conquered the world. It's also revealed that the hidden leaf and the hidden cloud will be conducting a joint mission." Just then, someone releases knockout gas into the room. Everyone passes out. The assailant then moves to kill the Raikage. But then he sees it's a clone of the Raikage. The real one appears and the plan is foiled. After a brief fight, the Raikage gets a look at the man's face. He sees that it's none other than Naruto. He's shocked to see Naruto. Naruto then makes his escape. They then send word to the Hidden Leaf village. The following day, Tsunade tells Naruto, "Last night, someone attacked the Raikage. They're claiming it was you. The Hidden Cloud lost 3 Jonin. The Hidden Stone lost 2 shinobi. Both villages have sent sketches identifying you as the attacker." Sakura says, "Naruto would never do something like that." Tsunade replies, "We're in a diplomatic crisis right now." Naruto then tells Kakashi, "Last night, I had dinner at Ichiraku Ramen, and then I was with Shikamaru. After that, I went to sleep." Tsunade says, "Naruto, right now we have no choice but to send you to Hōzukijō Castle." Naruto asks, "Hōzukijō Castle? What's that?" Kakashi and Yamato explain that it's a prison located in the hidden grass, but it's jointly run by all the villages. The villages send their rogue and troublesome shinobi there. Getting in is easy, but getting out is difficult. Naruto says, "This is crazy. I'm being framed." Yamato uses wood style to trap Naruto in a cage. Tsunade takes his headband from him and has him sent to Hōzukijō Castle. Naruto tried his best to make them understand, but they all misunderstood him. After Naruto is brought to Hōzukijō Castle, the warden, Mui, tells him, "The fact that you were sent here means you're worthless to everyone." Naruto tells him he didn't do anything and that the real culprit is outside. Mui then informs him that without permission from the village that sent him, he won't be allowed to leave. And they have a pact with all the villages. The criminals who come here are not allowed to escape at any cost. Then, the warden Mui uses a jutsu called Fire Style, Celestial Prison, and places it on Naruto's body. From now on, as long as Naruto is under the influence of this jutsu, he won't be able to use his full chakra. If Naruto gets too far away from Mui, the Celestial Prison jutsu will fully activate and burn Naruto to a crisp. However, this jutsu doesn't work underwater. But there's still a problem. This prison is surrounded by the sea. This sea is very deep, and its current is incredibly strong. Naruto would drown before he could even use his chakra. The Celestial Prison is an inherited power of Mui's clan. That's why they've been given charge of this prison. Naruto then uses multi-shadow clone jutsu. Dekos wants to attack him, but Naruto can only create one clone, and he immediately collapses. The clone disappears. Mui is impressed, seeing that Naruto was able to use his chakra even while under the effects of the jutsu. After that, they take Naruto inside the prison. Here, Naruto meets the other prisoners. Then the prison guards check him to see if he's hiding anything on his body. That night, while Naruto is sleeping, he's suddenly woken up. Someone immediately knocks him unconscious and takes him to Mui. Looking at the room, it seemed like they were about to perform some kind of experiment on Naruto, but then they realized they didn't kidnap the real Naruto. They had kidnapped one of his clones. Meanwhile, the real Naruto is using this chance to escape, so they start searching for Naruto. Naruto's escaping across the rooftops, but because of the Celestial Prison Jutsu, he weakens and falls off the roof. They capture Naruto once again. According to the rules, he's sent to solitary confinement for 3 days. Because Naruto broke the rules, so he's sent to the dog cell, and for these 3 days, they won't be able to touch Naruto. Next, we see Mui with some strange masked individuals. They tell Mui that he has a Jinchuriki. The time has come to revive the glory of the hidden grass. It's time to put aside the regret you feel for your son. In fact, to achieve his goal, Mui has already sacrificed his own son. So you see, Mui has already sacrificed his own son. So in the grand scheme of things, who is Naruto? But sacrificing his son wasn't enough. A massive amount of chakra is needed. That's why they plan to frame Naruto and bring him here. So let's take a deeper look at how they framed Naruto. In the meeting, they were saying they need to do everything quickly. Then someone comes to the cell, where Naruto is being held and tells him that if he can defeat Mui in a fight, the jutsu will be removed from his body. Naruto then asks him, "Why are you telling me this?" The man leaves without revealing his identity. Later, when Naruto is let out of his cell, during the time when prisoners are allowed to walk around in the yard, Naruto challenges Mui to a fight. Mui tells him, "You don't stand a chance while you're under the effect of this jutsu." Naruto says, "If I defeat you, the jutsu will be removed." Naruto tries to fight Mui, but he's no match for him. Naruto loses. As punishment for fighting, Naruto is sent back to that same dark solitary cell for another 5 days. 5 days later, Naruto is released from the cell. Naruto then goes to the dining hall. He sees a man eating ramen. Naruto says, "They serve ramen here? I bet it's not as good as Ichiraku ramen." Then everyone looks at Naruto. Naruto gets a little scared. From the crowd, one person comes up to Naruto and welcomes him. Everyone starts clapping. Naruto runs and joins them, saying, "I'm Naruto Uzumaki from the Hidden Leaf Village. It's nice to meet you all." This man tells Naruto his name is Maroi. And yes, don't forget, this is the same person who kidnapped Naruto's clone. He's also a prisoner. He's just pretending to work with Mui, but he's actually a spy from the Hidden Cloud Village. He tells Naruto that he has become a hero here. He tried to escape on the very first day. He was thrown into that terrifying cell twice, and he even fought Mui while under the effects of his jutsu. Everyone here has forgotten about Mui's celestial prison jutsu. They are also shinobi. Everyone here lives peacefully. While Maroi is saying this, a fight breaks out. Naruto says, "But you said everyone here lives peacefully." Maroi tells Naruto, "You're a very bad influence, kid. Actually, everyone here was inspired by Naruto to fight against Mui. If they defeat Mui, they'll be freed from his jutsu. Everyone starts to fight Mui. But Mui defeats them all by himself. And in the end, the person who attacked Mui first is burned to death by Mui using the celestial prison jutsu. Naruto sees this and says Mui is a monster. He tries to go and kill Mui, but Maroi stops Naruto and says, "Ooh." Naruto tells Naruto that the man he just killed had proposed to a girl, but she rejected him, so he poisoned the water supply of her entire village and killed everyone. By the way, later that afternoon, Naruto knocks out a guard, puts on his uniform, and escapes in disguise. This time, he plans to escape by sea. He says to himself, "I don't care how strong the ocean current is. I'm even stronger than that." Just as Naruto is about to jump into the sea, Ryuzetsu appears, the same person Naruto met on his first day in prison. Naruto jumps into the sea, but because of the intense current, Naruto can't perform any jutsu. That's when Ryuzetsu saves him. Afterwards, Naruto discovers that Ryuzetsu is actually a girl. Ryuzetsu then tells Naruto that the prison warden Mui is the one who framed him. Many years ago, during the era of the Sage of Six Paths, after opening a box called the Box of Paradise, the Hidden Grass Village conquered the world. But one day, the Hidden Grass was somehow completely destroyed. The survivors split into two groups. One group wanted peace, while the other wanted to revive the old Hidden Grass through war. Now, both Mui and Ryuzetsu are from the Hidden Grass Village. However, Ryuzetsu is part of the group that wants peace, and as you've probably guessed, Mui wants to open the box and use war to restore the Hidden Grass to its former glory. Ryuzetsu is a spy from the Hidden Grass Village. She came to this prison disguised as a criminal. The Box of Paradise is hidden beneath this very prison. Whoever opens the Box of Paradise will have their wish granted by it. Opening this box requires a massive amount of chakra. Mui has already sacrificed his own son to open it, but the amount of chakra his son possessed wasn't enough to do the job. Ryuzetsu explains all of this to Naruto, adding that her only goal is to stop Mui from opening the box and to kill him. When Naruto asks why she wants to kill Mui, Ryuzetsu doesn't give him a reason. The truth is, Mui sent someone who could shapeshift to the Hidden Cloud and Hidden Stone villages. Then, Naruto Uzumaki from the Hidden Leaf Village was framed for the attacks and sent to a prison run by all the villages. And that prison is located in the Hidden Grass, with Mui as its warden. They knew that by doing this, Naruto would be sent to their prison. That's why they did it. I hope you understand. So Naruto decides he won't let Mui open the box, and that he'll smash the Box of Paradise into a million pieces. That's why they decide to head back to the prison. Ryuzetsu and Mui's son Muku were friends. When Muku was alive, he asked Ryuzetsu if it was right for them to be trying to open the box. At the time, Ryuzetsu said that opening the box would be good for their village, and that they should definitely open it. But after Muku died, Ryuzetsu realized that the box should not be opened. So she decided that the box must never be opened. Naruto returns to the prison and wants to fight Mui again. Naruto says, "I know you framed me." Watching this, Ryuzetsu thinks to herself, is he an idiot? He wants to fight again. Naruto goes to fight Mui, and once again, he loses. For this second offense, Naruto is sent back to that solitary confinement cell for 7 days. That night, a guard opens Ryuzetsu's cell door. Ryuzetsu thinks, if I kill Mui, the box can't be opened. So she goes to Mui's room to kill him. But Mui isn't in the room. Maroi catches Ryuzetsu. Meanwhile, the man who took Naruto's form and committed all the crimes has gone to meet the masked people. It turns out these masked people had kidnapped this man's son. That's why this man was forced to take Naruto's form and commit those crimes. Now that the man wants to see his son, the masked people attack him. Aiman tells him he'll see his son in the afterlife. Mui arrives and the masked men leave. The next day, we see Maroi and Ryuzetsu. Ryuzetsu asks Maroi, "Why did you spare me?" By now, you've probably figured out why Maroi spared Ryuzetsu. Maroi doesn't tell her that he's a spy from the Hidden Cloud Village. He says that if he can kill Mui, the celestial prison jutsu will be removed from his body and he'll be free. So they plan to kill Mui together. Later, when Naruto is taken out of solitary confinement, he leaves a clone behind in the cell to gather sage energy for him. I'm sure you get the picture. Naruto came to this prison intentionally. We then see the masked men waiting outside. One of them says, "How dare Mui make us wait?" Another says, "He sacrificed his son. We can cut him some slack." A third one adds, "Soon the hidden grass will rise again. The entire world will bow before us." With that, they all start laughing.
Inside the prison, Ryuzetsu and Naruto are talking. Naruto asks Ryuzetsu, shouldn't this box be used for something good like wishing for world peace? Ryuzetsu tells Naruto, it's a dangerous weapon. People need to understand that there can be no peace until the war's end. That's why this box shouldn't be allowed to exist in this world. Naruto wants to know more about her relationship with Mui's son. When Ryuzetsu talks about Muku, she gets very emotional. She reveals that he was a very close friend of hers. Naruto says, that's what I needed to know. Now I can trust you. Later, as Mui is passing by, Naruto and Ryuzetsu start a stage fight as part of their plan. Ryuzetsu gets entangled with one of the prisoners. When someone tries to hit her, he hits another prisoner instead. Then another hits someone else. Soon they've started a full-blown riot inside the prison. Maroi says, this is our chance to escape, and joins the commotion. Meanwhile, Naruto uses the opportunity to get closer to the Box of Paradise. Meanwhile, Ryuzetsu is fighting Mui to hold him back. But then she realizes it's not Mui, it's Kazan, the one who committed crimes disguised as Naruto. He wasn't actually dead. Mui had saved him. Just as Naruto finds the Box of Paradise, Mui and the masked men capture him. The masked men exclaim, at last, we've caught the Jinchuriki! Mui tells Naruto, you fool! He then knocks Naruto unconscious and removes the celestial prison jutsu from his body. Meanwhile, Maroi sends a lightning signal into the sky. Seeing this signal, the hidden cloud and leaf ninja will know to come. By this time, the masked men are gone. Mui is transferring Naruto's chakra into the Box of Paradise. His work is almost complete. Just then, Naruto forms a Rasengan and tries to strike Mui, but Mui dodges. The flow of chakra to the box stops. Naruto yells at Mui, how could you sacrifice your son just to open this box? Was it that important? Mui replies, it's for the hidden grass's future. Naruto says, you can't talk about the future. That boy trusted and depended on you. You were his father. After a few more words, Mui tells Naruto, you and I are the same. At that moment, the Box of Paradise begins to rise. They start heading upwards. Naruto and Mui were below. Mui once again applies the celestial prison jutsu on Naruto. The Box of Paradise rises to the top of the building. The masked men were already there. They exclaim, finally our wish will be fulfilled. They tell Mui, come, wish for the revival of the hidden grass. Your dead son would have wanted this. In truth, the Box of Paradise only responds to its master's thoughts, and that master is Mui. Mui approaches the Box of Paradise and says, Box of Paradise, open, I command you. Mui crying says, fulfill one wish for me. Let me see my son Muku. Box of Paradise, fulfill my wish, I command you. Mui then says, I cast the hidden grass from my heart long ago, 10 years ago, the day I lost Muku. Just then, the masked men attack Mui. Then Kazan arrives to save Mui. The masked men are shocked to see Kazan. The masked men call Mui a traitor. Kazan moves to fight the masked men. Then, from inside the Box of Paradise, Mui's son Muku emerges. Muku says to Mui, hello father. Mui asks Muku for forgiveness. Then Muku shoves his hand through Mui's body. Everyone is shocked. Mui falls to the ground. Kazan attacks Muku. Muku kills Kazan with his hand. The masked men are terrified by Muku's power. Everyone is terrified and stunned. Naruto is enraged at Muku. Ryuzetsu says, you're not the Muku I used to know. It's not too late to go back to the way you were before you went into the box. Then Muku takes the form of a giant monster. He throws the masked men into the box. He keeps throwing people into the Box of Paradise. Naruto tells Ryuzetsu, the Muku you knew is gone. Then Naruto enters Sage Mode. Naruto tries to break the box using a giant Rasengan, but he can't. Muku says, I've tried to break this from the inside countless times, I couldn't, it's inevitable. Naruto tells him, you killed Mui. He was wrong, but from that day on, he was looking for a way to bring you back. He betrayed his own clan, he was only thinking of you. Then Naruto attacks Muku. Naruto couldn't even touch Muku. Then Naruto summons Gamabunta. Gamabunta is frightened by the sight of the Box of Paradise. Naruto asks, do you know about the Box of Paradise? Gamabunta explains the Box of Paradise is a terrifying weapon from the age of the Sage of Six Paths. Muku has now become Satori. The Box of Paradise controls Satori. Whoever enters this box, the box turns their friends into enemies. He's catching his enemies and throwing them into this box, so they move away from the box. Once someone becomes Satori, it's impossible to bring them back. Now Muku must be sent back into the Box of Paradise, or he must be killed. They only have these two options. Muku then flies away from the prison towards Naruto and the others. They couldn't even touch Muku. Muku throws Gamabunta back towards the prison. Naruto becomes weak due to the celestial prison jutsu, so his Sage Mode disappears. Just then, Muku attacks Naruto. Then Gamabunta saves Naruto. But he's very weak, so Gamabunta disappears. Then Muku attacks Naruto again. This time Killer Bee saves him. Killer Bee was using the power of the 8 tails. Meanwhile, Mui is lying near the box. At that moment, the criminals start to flee, but as soon as they get a certain distance away from Mui, they start to burn and die because of the celestial prison jutsu, so they turn back again. Naruto then thought to himself, I'm not fighting alone. The entire village is with me. They always have my back. After that, Naruto enters Sage Mode and hits Muku with a Rasengan. He fights with Muku. This time, Muku couldn't escape from Naruto. Then Muku goes to the Box of Paradise and says to Naruto, do you know what it's like inside this box? There's no space. I couldn't break out from the inside. It's dark all around. An intense feeling swirls within. It's vast and black like darkness itself. It has penetrated every cell of my body. That feeling has purified me, cleansed me. The emotions and pain of the past began to fade. And when I killed my father, all of it was gone. Hearing Mui's words, Naruto gets angry. He then tries to make him understand the value of bonds. Naruto explained that even though Mui made a mistake, he was trying to correct it and that he was now on the wrong path. But who listens to whom? Muku shoves his hand right through Naruto's stomach. Just then, Ryuzetsu gets in front of Naruto. Both of them get injured. Then Naruto sees that Mui isn't dead, so the Celestial Prison Jutsu is still active. Naruto then tells Mui to use the Celestial Prison Jutsu on Muku. Naruto and his clones hold Muku down. Mui then says to Muku, "We'll die together." Mui uses the Celestial Prison Jutsu on Muku. Naruto moves away with Ryuzetsu. Then Naruto hits Muku with a Rasengan. Because of the Celestial Prison Jutsu, Muku's chakra couldn't get out. As a result of their combined attack, Muku reverts to his original human form. Then Muku looks emotionally at Ryuzetsu and Mui and says, "Father, I'm holding your hand after so long." Just then, Muku attacks Mui. Mui dies from this attack. Muku tells Ryuzetsu, "I'm sorry I couldn't keep the promise I made to you. If I could, I would have stayed here in peace with you and father. If only I could have stayed here in peace with you and father." After that, he goes inside the box and everything becomes quiet. Because Mui died, the Celestial Prison Jutsu is gone. So all the criminals start to escape. All the ninjas from the Hidden Grass and Hidden Leaf villages were stopping these criminals. Meanwhile, Naruto's condition has gotten much worse. Sakura and the others have given up hope. At that moment, Ryuzetsu had a life transfer jutsu. Using that jutsu, Ryuzetsu gives her life to Naruto, and she dies. After that, Naruto gets his life back. So that was the story of Naruto Shippuden, the movie Blood Prison. So that's it for today's video. See you in another video. Tata, bye-bye.